Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the next episode of The 100 Season 2, Episode 6. I always forget the numbers every time, and full disclosure, this is the first episode that I'm recording after Christmas. I am really feeling the effects of all the food that I ate. I ate so much food, so much chocolate, so many roast potatoes, and I got given so many gifts, and it's been an amazing couple of days. But oh my god, am I feeling it now. I got home last night from my parents and sat on the sofa, and the second that, because my boyfriend went home, second he went home, I was like, I was gone. I was out of a light. All that food's just taking its toll on me. And a few days drinking. I don't drink a lot over Christmas, but I had a few each day. Anyway, this is the next episode of 100. Last episode was Human Trials. We finally got to learn more about Lincoln and the trials that they're going through. It appears like they're trying to maybe turn them into Reapers for some reason. Still no clue as to why they'd want to do that yet, because it feels like you'd want to keep the Grounders because they're using their blood to make themselves immune to the radiation and stuff. There's going to be more of a backstory there, which I'm excited to see, because I just want to know what they get out of it, because at the moment the Reapers seem really dangerous, so there's got to be a reason that they exist. Clark and Abby finally got reunited, which was great. We've been waiting for that since the season pilot, the pilot of episode 1. But they got not torn apart really quickly, but obviously Clark escaped with some people to go and try and rescue. Oh, God. Yeah, try and go, I just remembered now. Try and go to find Finn and that, because they were going to find Clark, who weren't where they were going to be. And then we had that awful scene, which we kind of knew was coming, where Finn just gunned down a lot of Grounders. And like I said last time, and I've not uploaded it yet because I'm recording them in advance, I'm sure people will tell me why I'm wrong in the comments, but I get why he shot maybe the ones that tried. When he shot the first one, it was wrong. When he shot the second one, the kid, it was wrong. When they went to run towards him to stop him, I can understand why he maybe shot them, because by that point, he's down the rabbit hole. You know what? He wasn't going to come out of that. He wasn't going to let them stop him, because they would have killed him. So I understand why he shot those ones, but on the most part, he was just kind of going like that, and just shooting anyone in sight, and that's really dangerous. So I'm really, really intrigued to see where that goes, because obviously Clark saw him, and Murphy was annoyed with him. Clark was like, no. When Finn was like, I saved you, I went to walk towards her, she kind of took a step back and was just like, no, after what you've just done. And obviously she heard that he'd executed the Grounder as well. Yeah, not good. So that's exciting. What is this episode called? This episode is called Fog of War. Whether the Grounders are maybe going to retaliate because of what Finn did. Maybe they're going to start some sort of war between the two camps. Or maybe the acid fog comes back. I've been waiting for that since season 1. Just to know kind of like, is that just, was it a one-off thing? How often does it happen? That's exciting. I hope you enjoy this reaction, guys. And let me know down below what you think. If you enjoy it, please subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments just to give me some feedback. And also, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode and 2 weeks in advance of episodes, there's a link down to my Patreon below where there's early access and full-length reactions for a couple of my shows. So I'm battling the lighting at the moment because it's 10 AM, it's really dark outside, and my camera, because it's so cheap, doesn't like it when it's dark. It kind of adds light, so I've had to put a big orange light on. The light's behind me, so you get what lighting you're given, I'm afraid. I'll try my best.
I swear to God, if your mom doesn't sanction a mission soon, I'm going by myself.
You won't be by yourself.
Clark will go with him, because I'm putting money on the fact that these two are going to hook up at some point.
How's Finn doing anyway?
I haven't talked to him since we got back.
Who cares? I'm like, awkward. I think I've got a call coming in. Get out of there.
Well, it looks like our pardon for surviving includes our time on the ground. Bigger fish to fry, I guess.
That's good, I suppose.
We did what we had to do.
No, you didn't.
Here we go.
You shot people that were running away. That's never okay.
Trouble in paradise?
Just because they pardoned you doesn't mean I have.
Oh! Clark, you bitch.
I know why we haven't heard from any of the other ARC stations. Mountweather's jamming us.
Oh, I thought they were all dead.
Show me.
It's the same signal Monty heard on the black box of the Exodus ship.
Mountweather crashed the Exodus ship. Can you get around the signal?
Around it? No. But if I can get to the tower that broadcasts it,
That's a twist.
I can make it go boom.
No one is going anywhere. Well, listen to me. What do I have to do to get through to you? You and your friends are not soldiers, and continuing to act like you are puts lives at risk. You don't understand.
She's right in some ways, but they're doing a much better job of taking care of
There could be
themselves.
other arcs. You said we don't have enough people to fight a two-front war. Mom, we're already fighting one.
Yep.
The grounded retaliation for the massacre could happen at any time, and when it does, we need every available man to defend this camp.
So let us go. You're not gonna stop, are you?
No,
Until my friends are safe.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't.
Settled.
There's advantages to both options.
We're going back to Mount Weather.
So it really is just the opinion of what you think is right. I think it's better to get more people. But I can see the flaws in that plan as well.
Jasper's blood was 8 times more effective than any outsider we've ever measured.
Uh-oh.
I'm still running tests, but his system appears to have jump-started hers.
Oh,
In
so
meantime,
was the grounder one just like a
we'll have to let
temporary
them move
fix?
forward with the rest of the 47.
Oh, that changes things.
No.
Oh,
Dad, I
it's not
agree.
expecting to say.
I know that the plan was to assimilate them into the gene pool, but this changes everything.
She just said it's not proven. I will not put those kids in cages like animals.
No one
Okay.
wants that.
He's actually doing
If you
something
can
fairly
convince the
moral
rest
for a
of them to
change.
Volunteer, great. But what if you can't? Every day you paint the outside. And if Dr. Singh is right about this, then you might be able to see it again, Dad.
Dad?
If I give the order to harvest those kids, I won't deserve to see it again.
Okay, I'm finally falling onto his side for a change, which I wasn't expecting.
To find you some volunteers.
See, this was like when they wanted people to die on the ark to those 300 people. Give people the choice. And I think you'll be surprised how many people step up.
What if they don't?
And you do it the moral way, you don't have the same kind of fallout.
Then we'll have to do it anyway.
Oh, no. No. Bad son. Bad son.
One of my villages. Blood. Must have blood.
I think that's the episode title for the finale, isn't it? Blood must have blood.
One of you will die.
Which is
Here.
scary.
By the other's hand, I will hear the terms of your surrender. From the man who lives.
Okay.
Lives have been lost on both sides. That's why we need to end this war!
Why have they left her in there? I feel good about this.
What's your name?
Lexa.
Hi.
Alexa. I'm Thelonious. And this is Marcus.
18 of our people were murdered.
18. Fane.
Children.
Oh, God.
And if we refuse?
And the commander will use it to slit both of your throats.
Yeah, well, that was obvious that was coming, but why? I don't know why they left her, because she just clearly doesn't seem not too into it. You leave like one of the rubber guys. Oh, he's alright. Is he gonna stay okay though?
But if you could inspire your friends to follow your example, imagine the difference you could make here.
Where the hell are they? Clark, we're in enemy territory, and their lives are my responsibility.
Where have they gone?
They went to find a way in.
They're gonna both do what they think is right, whether they've agreed it or not.
We need
And
you.
that's not necessarily
can keep an eye
a
on
good
me.
approach. Take it off,
You
man.
have to be able to look at me to do that.
Don't you get on your high horse.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
You just murdered 18 people.
Finn.
Oh, I hope someone kills him soon if he carries on like this. Spoil little brat.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. You don't accidentally kill 18 people. Uh-oh. Hey! I thought the acid fog might make a reappearance. Bloody run!
What are they doing?
Running.
Running.
I don't like the noise that's in this fog. We didn't hear this in the first series. And it's very much giving me Lost vibes. Do you know when you had the black smoke and all that weird noise that was in it? Obviously that turned out to be a big pile of bullshit, but hopefully the 100 won't. That guy's toast. Says right, it took too long. Oh, it's the guy that Finn killed. She won't like to see that. Oh, I really just like Finn right now.
What is that? I don't know. It sounds like they're jamming every frequency but this one. You hear that? This one's clear.
That sounds clear to you? Will be.
Thing is, I don't think Finn's even apologised. Said,
Stop.
I did a bad thing. Just
I'm
keep,
sure they're fine.
just keep coming up with excuses like,
Everybody had to.
it was an accident. Knob.
So first you can't look at me. And now you're looking at me like I'm the enemy.
I'm not looking at you like that.
I've been waiting for the right moment to give you this. It's starting to feel like that moment might not come.
Oh, boo-hoo. I mean, it's a lovely gesture,
Where did you get this?
but
It was around his neck.
gunning 19... No. How many people did he kill in the camp? Was it 17? 16? 18? Killing just under 20 people to get it back isn't okay.
The normal treatments wouldn't be as bad.
So they say. So what, Dan? Only puking for one day? Nah, I'm out.
Sorry, Jasper. I'm out too.
Now that you're better, we're going after Clark.
Come on, Monty.
Of course. Right on time.
Hey guys, Jasper, I'm so glad to see you're feeling better.
Thanks, I am.
I felt like the breach was intentional because they were going to try and escape, I think. And it was like a perfect timing. We're about to leave. Oh no, it's a breach. Could be wrong.
She means they exposed her to radiation on purpose. I'm betting it was to get you to agree to be her blood brother.
Yep.
I knew it. Clark was right. To be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, Jasper, you finally realising that they're not so nicey then.
Why are you showing us this?
Because I'm afraid
Oh.
that you're next.
What choice do we have?
Volunteer.
What's taking so long? I've almost got it. You did.
Nice. See, Abby, if you just start trusting these people that you sent down, we might be able to work together to get further.
Keep searching. If they pop up, hit them again. Over and out.
What do you?
The veil. They're talking about the fog.
Oh.
It's a weapon.
Oh.
Means they attacked us.
Oh! Oh, I don't want Octavia to shoot Lincoln.
Don't.
Oh.
It's Lincoln. Lincoln. It's Octavia.
Lincoln.
There's only one way out of this.
He's not going to try and kill her. He's going to have some idea up his sleeve, isn't he? I think.
You did not order the massacre.
Not now.
Marcus, you don't need redemption. The choice we made on the Ark was about survival. We did what we had to.
I know Kane won't die because someone in a comment a while ago said, like, over the seasons that Kane's going to be, you love him, you're going to hate him, you're going to love him, you're going to hate him. So that just, to me, says that he doesn't die here. I mean,
Don said, "Disown like ein."
Oh, shit. She can fight.
I don't sin in, she be like I gaff sin in.
Oh, who is she? Ah! She's commander.
Commander.
But she also heard that they want to try and resolve this peacefully.
I've learned much about you. It's clear your intentions are honorable. Your desire for peace is true. Break him out. In the meantime, your friend will be used to send a message.
Oh.
No.
Oh god, there's so much happening again. That's what this show is so good for that. Compared to a lot of shows that I watch, the show moves at such a fast pace. If it wasn't Lincoln, I'd say just shoot him in the head. It's fine. I'll apologise. Better than killing him.
They were unarmed.
We have to go.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Oh, bitch. That cuts to the core, doesn't it? Oh, poor little Finny upset because he murdered innocent people.
Neither do I.
I know, I should probably feel sorry for him because he's probably really troubled and going through a lot internally. But what he did was bad.
How high are you right now?
I almost don't care that there's a 6-inch spike in my neck.
This is just the first, sir. More will come.
I have no doubt.
You saved us, right? It's the least we could do.
We're getting the most effective treatments we've ever had.
Hmm.
And it's all because you asked nicely.
He's got a face you just want to slap, right?
You think I'm stupid? Tell me you weren't behind the breach that almost killed Maya.
Alright, I'm rooting for this president
I
guy.
wasn't.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't do that.
Bullshit.
I love you, Cage.
Don't a lot of people feeling sorry for yourself, right? Because he was the first person to say, we're going to do it anyway, we're going to harvest them anyway. So, that guy's onto you. You just don't like you've been
I
caught.
love this song. We bought ourselves some time, but we're gonna need to recruit some of the others. Only people we trust.
How much more time we talking about buying here exactly?
Long enough for Clark to break us up.
We don't even know if Clark's still
Okay,
alive.
so that's the plan, just wait it out.
She has to be.
Hey! I bet they're like, what's this trickery?
Leave or die.
Yep.
We have 2 days.
Oh dear. I do have to laugh when I see Thelonious because my first reaction would be, what are you doing here? Rather than, oh my god, are you okay? Not that they said that, but they didn't really say much at all before he kind of gave them the message. But I would probably just be like, are you real? Like, you're grabbing his face, like, are you real? Like, what? How are you here? Again, like, same with Kane. The last they heard of him was when he released, like, the Ark to go down to Earth, like, to crash into the planet, and he stayed back to die. And I guess what they're probably going to do, what they did with Kane, they're not going to show us that conversation because we know he survived. Going over that information doesn't really benefit the audience at all because we know what happened, but we'll just see kind of like what happens after that. So it's interesting, they've got 2 days to leave or die. Chances are they're not going to leave. They might move their camp somewhere. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But they're not going to leave like Earth because they can't. Yeah, scary. And I'm really scared about the Lincoln storyline because I kind of guessed they would turn him into a Reaper, I think the last episode. I felt like they might take a few episodes to get there. Maybe there was more tests, more experiments, and possibly that they would break in and free him somehow in like the middle of it. So he would still be dealing with the repercussions of some of the tests, but wouldn't be a full Reaper. Now it appears like he's a full Reaper already. And there was that really scary scene in the basement where they might have killed him, they might not. I'm glad they didn't kill him, because that would have been kind of, again, similar with the Kane storyline and Jaha. It'd be super anticlimactic if that's how they die. Like, Lincoln's this huge kind of hero character, and then just to kill him off so quickly, I think would be a shame and also quite disappointing. So I'm glad he's not okay, he's alive. But I'm very intrigued to know kind of like we're not still fully been told what this Reapers are, like who they are, like what they are, what caused them to be the way they are. Like it's a bit clear that they're like cannibals, but why? It's something to do with the drugs that they put in. I get the Pavlov's dog elements of the alarm. That makes sense. What kind of why are they the way they are, and is there a way back for them? Can they kind of learn to be normal again, human again? Can we fix them? Exciting stuff, and also very intriguing, and emotionally I'm invested because I love Octavia and Lincoln as characters. Fancy the frig out of Lincoln, and if they kill him off, they kill him off. If there's no way to, if they try and kind of bring him back and there's no way to do that, and they have to kill him, it'll be sad, but I understand. But I'm hoping that there's a way for him to come back to being the Lincoln that we know. We'll have to wait and see for that one. And what other storylines happened? The Finn storyline with Clark. I'm glad that she didn't just forgive him straight away because, again, I know there's going to be different opinions on this one, but he did just murder a group of innocent people. Well, innocent might not be the wrong term to use. Unarmed people is probably a better term to use. They weren't going to kill him. A couple of them, the first couple, were just running away for safety, and he killed them. And then he just started gunning them down left, right, and centre. And so they shouldn't just forgive him straight away. He should apologise. He should feel some guilt for what he did. Killing Grounders, yes, might not be such a bad thing to them mentally, because Grounders are the enemy in some forms, but we know that Grounders can discuss things. We know the Grounders can be reasonable. We know the Grounders can... I don't know, like with Lincoln and Anya and Octave's experience with the Adina Porter's character, with these characters that we've met, we can see that they do listen and can come to agreements and can respect people for their kind of like negotiations in some form. So it's a shame that he just gunned them down, but I do think it's right that he needs to be held accountable, and they don't just forgive him for what he's done. And I can see that there's a lot of dust flying around, so I don't know why. They stay very still, maybe. Maybe I just need to give this house a good clean. With the Kane and Jarho storyline, I was actually taken back by that twist that she was the commander. I kind of had an inkling kind of cross my mind that she's not as innocent as she appears. Like she was all like carrying away in the corner. I thought maybe she's going to turn out to be a spy of some sort. Like she was there for a reason that we're not aware of, or she was there so that if they don't kill each other, she killed one of them, maybe. But I didn't click that she was going to be the commander, she was going to be in charge. But that was a really good twist. That was really well done. I didn't see it coming, and I'm quite impressed. And it makes sense. They put them in there, and she could see that they were willing to negotiate and talk and wanted a peaceful resolution to this whole problem, which obviously led to them sending Jar out with a message. So, like, while I said again, like, whilst the Grounders are the enemy, and they are the enemy in some ways, they also see that negotiation and coming to an agreement can be a better alternative. So I think if all these people stopped just shooting about and killing each other, they could have come to an agreement, like with the bridge last season. I feel like that could have worked because they wouldn't have sent Anya and all these people to that bridge if they were never going to just have a discussion. They would have just waited till the hundreds were at the bridge and just killed them all. So they were clearly going to come try and agree to something, but obviously Jasper started shooting them, so that fell apart. Last main storyline I think I want to talk about is all the Mount Weather stuff. It's exciting that they're aware of the Grounders. Again, happening a lot quicker than I expected to. Like the harvesting plan. Like I say with this show, every episode, it moves at such a quick, fast pace it's hard to keep up with. And that's why you tend to always forget things to talk about. But it's exciting that they found out that they are going to be harvested and are coming up with a way to kind of... It appears like a few of them are volunteering to give the blood so that they don't need to harvest everybody, to buy time so that hopefully Clark and that can, you know, rescue them in some way and come up with a way to plan to break in and rescue everybody. I'm actually really fascinated by the president stuff and the fact that this president, I didn't like him from the start. He was slimy. And maybe I'm judging the actor from other shows he's been in where he's a bit... Like I just don't like his character very much in a lot of things, because he's always a bit like that slimy character. But I like the fact that he was standing up for people and that he wanted to do what I would think is the sensible thing, which is give people a choice, like I said in Series 1, and people will volunteer. Some people will volunteer. And doing that is like a peaceful way to progress and move on and become better, because just killing people left, right and centre and capturing them and harvesting them, It's going to lead to a revolt. Yes, they've done it successfully so far, because you can see all the bodies that got hung up in cages. So they probably got that like down to a T. But obviously Clark came in, busted Anya out, so they know it's not infallible. And it's just like weird that I'm on the president's side against his son, who's just got a face that I just want to punch. He's got like a really smiley grin, and I hate that. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm loving that storyline that is developing, and my allegiances are changing from who I'm rooting for. I'm obviously rooting for Monty, not Jasper, because he's annoying at the best of times, but the president, I'm kind of on his side. But I have a bad feeling that could lead to like a situation where something big is going to happen. The president stands up for the 100, but the doctor and his son will kill the president, or stop him and capture him, and maybe harvest him. I don't know. I can feel like there's a lot of twists and turns coming. It's exciting. But yeah, I think that's the main things I want to talk about today. Let me know what you thought of the action in the comments below, and if there's anything I missed, let me know your thoughts and opinions, not facts. They're your opinion. My opinion might be different. Let's just leave it at that, right? You know, if you people that I speak to on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you're well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, there's a link to Patreon down below. And hopefully, if all goes to plan, we shall have the next 2 weeks of episodes there for you to watch as well. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.